The droid ship carrying stolen clone trooper materials is currently under siege. They've repaired a number of their AAT tanks to take on the next wave of clone troopers, but their infantry is dwindling after the last battle, so they've backpedaled and started defenses further back within some of their command rooms. The clone Tiger Shark Legion has dropped off ATTEs in their LAATCs. They've also equipped many of their troopers with additional bazookas because they know the droids have a lot of AATs. On the left flank of the gunnery cannons, LAATs have burst through the shields here with 501st Airborne Troopers, Captain Rex, and Anakin Skywalker taking the droids in the flank by surprise. The same has happened on the right flank of the ship with the 2nd Airborne, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Commander Cody. Now the droids are surrounded from 3 different entrance points to their gunnery command station. Can the droid commander hold out with what he has left? Or will the clones dominate the battlefield this time? Let's check it out. What is going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily here, and today we are back in Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. Expect a few lag spikes at the very start of this battle that was just started here, because this is the largest shipboarding we have ever done on the channel. This map is absolutely massive, and there are at least 1,000 droids and clones on the battlefield in total here, plus tanks. It is going to be extremely brutal. The droids over here are free roaming. In fact, almost all of the droids on the ship... Oh, there's a lag spike. Okay, good. No crash. No crash. If we crash, I cry. Almost all of the droids on the battleship are actually going to be free roaming. So they can fight or they can retreat back if they want to. The droid tanks, on the other hand, are static, and they are spamming fire at these clone ATTEs that were dropped off by the LAATCs right here. These things, I hope they can take out some of the droid tanks, but there are plentiful numbers of them. The droids did manage to repair a number after the previous battle was over, so it's going to be tricky. This battle here is going to be a part of a trilogy. This is episode 2, of course, so if you missed episode 1, it was uploaded earlier this week on Monday. However, you can kind of, lag spike. You can kind of join in and understand what's going on fairly easily here. I don't think you need to have watched episode 1. However, if you want the full contest, go back and check it out. Either way, the clones are pushing forward over here as best they can, doing a pretty good job against the droids, but these preliminary defenses of droid infantry, not going to be the strongest. It gets strong back here at the barricades, where there are some static droids as well as E-web turrets and stuff like that ready to roll. Alright, how did the clones do over this way? Looks like they actually did very well against these droids. These guys... It's supposed to be a surprise attack, so the droids really aren't supposed to do all that well over here. I gave them troops, of course, to hold out, but not an entire army, because this wasn't a position where they really expected the clones to literally crash through their guns with LAATs and start holding them hostage. There's also Jedi over here, of course, and so that's going to make things exceptionally harder. And the same thing with Captain Rex and Anakin over this way. Sort of curb stomped the droids over here because they caught them by surprise and all that good stuff. But the real losses the clones will be taking, I think, will be over here as well as out here against these ATTEs. Although sadly, many of the ATTEs currently are missing their shots pretty badly against these ATTEs. The AATs need to really zone in a little bit more and try and get that action going. Either way, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, droids getting grenaded over this way as the Tiger Shark clones start coming forward. These Tiger Shark clones were made by my buddy Darth Blitz, who has been a member of this channel's community for forever, so huge shout out to him. Oh my goodness, these droids are just getting systematically annihilated over here. It's kind of the same thing that happened in the last battle, to be completely honest with you. Not a crazy good start for the droids last time, but they really picked it up further back, which I think will probably happen again because it just gets really, really hard further back for the clone troopers to end up attacking. And I was sort of saying this before, this is a community trilogy, so this battle was actually based off of a number of different comments in the last video. In particular, someone said that they believed the clones should start off with a ton of bazookas, and the droids should have almost no infantry because most of them were knocked out. However, the droids should be able to repair a lot of their AATs and get some more repaired from storage of their capital ship here. And so that's sort of where the basis of this battle came from, was community suggestions. All right, the droids are really getting walloped up front here, though. It is bad. The AATs back here, I kind of thought would help out against the infantry a little bit more. They really are not. Droids in here, still just vibing. No clones have made it this far. And then we've got free roaming droids just outside this door here, which eventually the clones from the flanks will go through those doors in their attack. But for now, they're just kind of chilling. Captain Rex died? Are you kidding me? How did Rex end up dying? Wow, and there's only like 3 or 4 other dead clones over here. That's really sad that Rex went down so early. All right, let's bump it up to normal speed here. Hopefully the computer can kind of handle that. 1 AAT down currently. No ATTEs down. It's just kind of a slugfest. I mean, both tanks are pretty far away from each other, so there will be a little bit of damage drop off. Oh, this ATTE is now on fire. If these ATTEs don't manage to kill more than 1 droid tank, we are going to be in some serious trouble here. That, I could definitely inhibit the droid defense. There we go. Nice. ATTE dies. Beautiful. 1 more to go for the droids. Yeah, the clones need to start really taking out some of these tanks. What? How did you get... Wow. All right, he hit the nuke on him. How did that clone get all the way over there, though? That is absolutely crazy. There's still droids defending over this way, so he must have just ran through the droid infantry and then through these droid tanks here. I mean, I guess they are focusing on the ATTE, so it's not that big of a deal. There goes another AAT. But still, very, very impressive how that clone managed to juke pretty much everything and get through that way. This ATTE, they should be on free move mode. I mean, let's just check, just in case. Yeah, they're on free move mode. They're just choosing to stay where they are, essentially, right now. Probably because there's just so many tanks shooting at them right now. The only thing that they're concentrating on is reloading and firing. There goes an AAT. That might have been a bazooka trooper who took that out. Actually, I think it was. So yeah, bazooka troopers are now within range to hit these AATs. AATs still, for the most part, distracted by the ATTE. I think it's reloading its cannon right now, but before it can finish reloading, it gets capped off by a couple bazookas. So we are down to 4 AATs left alive on the battlefield, and a lot of them are kind of facing the wrong way because of the clone troopers over this way, who are now marching through the halls after defeating their defenses over that way. You can't really call them defenses super easily because they kind of sucked. And the 2nd Airborne over here is having a little bit more trouble with some free roaming droids over this way. So we'll see how they end up doing long-term over here, but this will be a rather brutal choke point right there. And the AI is not being very smart, and they're just kind of slammed against this wall. I think because they know that there's all these droids over here who are also slammed up against this wall. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get ya. But they, instead of pathfinding and going for the actual, entrance, they're just doing this like a bunch of idiots. So that's cool. Over here, Anakin and his boys have stopped, perhaps seeing the droids over here, and they're going bit by bit down the hallway to attack. All right, sounds good. AAT over here getting flanked now. Tries to turn to fire back at the clones, end up getting destroyed right there. This AAT, last time around, these AATs over here got crazy amounts of kills. They still did very well, but this time the clones seem to have wisened up against them and managed to take them out a lot earlier. This one over here, though, is getting some good kills, so maybe this one will survive for a while longer, but it seems like the clones have gotten a little bit wiser about taking care of these AATs in the hangar bay area. There goes that one right there, so now there's only this one left alive currently for the droids, and it's gonna get its salad tossed, I think, once these rocket troopers figure out an angle to take it out, because, I mean, they can just go around here and take it out. Well, actually, not really. They can go around the whole flank, though, and there's no droid infantry here. Well, there's like 1 trooper left alive over this way. So yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely very susceptible to getting killed. Clones could come around this way. Heck, the ATTE is still alive over here. Its sirens are going off, so it's heavily damaged, and it seems to be stuck, but I mean, there's so many things that can kill this AAT, easy peasy. Just gotta wait for it to happen. Alright, droids over here, they are fighting Anakin. Anakin is still alive. Jedi can be extremely difficult to take out in this game. They can be deadly, so we'll just have to wait and see how he ends up doing. Oh wait, did he die? No, he is just unconscious. That happens a lot. Jedi just go unconscious because they have crazy amounts of health and they can deflect laser fire, which makes them really hard to kill. So Anakin's doing a great job up here, actually just sort of distracting the droids currently while the clones come through the side here. The 501st Airborne Troopers have taken some losses around this corner, but coming through, they're doing a pretty good job. E-Web turrets over here start firing in at them, as well as the droid infantry, I think, are just a little too far away to fire at them. And then over here, the 2nd Airborne are still weirdly fighting. Oh, some of the commando droids made it through here? Did they glitch their way through the wall? Perhaps, probably. I don't know why these guys are being so dumb. Let's actually just move them to the entrance over here, because that's boring to watch them be stupid idiots and glitch into the wall over here instead of just actually fighting. Although, I don't know what happened to Obi-Wan. He didn't glitch through, did he? Where did Obi-Wan go? That's the real question. If anyone comments down below where Obi-Wan went off to, please let me know if you happen to see it. This AAT still alive over here, still getting clone trooper kills. None of these guys are bazooka troopers that are up here. Oh, that's such a shame. There's one guy right here, but he's being a coward. Oh my god, you could easily destroy that AAT, but instead y'all are being a bunch of nutcases. E-Web turrets up here taken down. These troopers up here still having to deal with Anakin right now. Not something you really want to deal with for this long. And these droids over here. Oh, there's Obi-Wan. Apparently Obi-Wan glitched his way through the wall. Force glitch. Aligned his atoms perfectly to move through. And now these droids are actually moving out a little bit. Okay, that's good to see that the droids aren't going to be completely stupid this entire time. Alright, Tiger Shark clone troopers moving through here. That man just shot Anakin with a bazooka. I'm gonna call friendly fire there, I think. And the rest of the 501st Airborne clone troopers moving through this way. It looks like the droids are sending their reinforcements over here to deal with the 2nd Airborne troopers. What are you doing? There's 501st boys right here. Oh my god, the droid defenses have been caught completely off guard by the clone trooper flank attack. This really has discombobulated them, I think. E-Web turrets over here are going down now. There's still one left on the far left flank over here, but droid infantry is trying to help out those E-Web turrets. Many of them suppressed now at this point. We've got a lot of dead 501st troopers over here, but them combining forces with the Tiger Shark units are allowing them to push forward pretty nicely. Plus, Anakin is absorbing a lot of the incoming fire, which makes it very hard for the droids to focus on anyone else but the Jedi in front of them. This AAT, still alive, by the way. How? I do not know, but that is goofy. Absolutely goofy. Oh my goodness. And then we've still got a steady stream of troops coming from way back here all the way to the front lines. We've got 2 E-Web turrets here. These droids are not being smart about their fight at all. They're kind of coming in here and dying. There's the Commander Droid. Commander Droid is dead on the battlefield now. Absolutely incredible performance by everyone. Clearly this was so well orchestrated. The droids that ran through here, I guess, are dead. Oh no, they're chilling back here now. Dude, I don't know what's happening, but the droids are absolutely choking this defense as the clones move through them like butter. It is not hard to be a clone trooper in this battle, apparently. Droids trying to come out and get a little bit of fire out, but instead of just like hanging out inside the room here, they're moving forward, which is possibly the worst case scenario. Oh my god, this is just they're feeding, they're throwing. I'm officially taking control of these guys and stopping them from throwing, because that is goofy. We're gonna bring these guys up to get into the stacks over this way and get them into an actual fighting position and formation versus what they were doing, which was literally just throwing the battle. Okay, so now they are fighting a little bit over here, but wow, they absolutely were terrible for a minute there. All these droids are dead over this way. We've still got a good number of droids over here, though. Again, I'm going to command them to just get against the wall there instead of being stupid. So at the very least, the droids attempt a defense here instead of what they were doing before, which was just getting slaughtered running out into the clone trooper fire. Absolutely incredible. Okay, the droids are finally starting to defend here, but they gave up a lot of ground by just being absolute idiots for the first minute there. Wow. Okay, we still got commandos over here too, which is good. Tiger Shark clones coming on through. The 2nd Airborne has been real quiet for a while. There's a bit of a slaughter of airborne and droid troops over here, so maybe they're just kind of in a weird state. And, oh, they're coming out here and then firing at these droids over this way. That's such a unique thing to do. Droids over here get hit by rockets, though. At least they're getting a few kills and drawing a few of the 501st and Tiger Shark clones this way, which will lessen the load of the droids in here. Although these clones seem to just be hunting through the stacks of consoles here now and killing droids as they go. The droids did not manage to really collect themselves and establish a solid defensive point here at all. Despite having superior numbers by a great deal, these free-roaming droids were absolutely stupid. And usually doing free-roaming defenses historically has worked out very well in the past. Lots of times the droids and clones, when they do free-roaming defenses, they sort of naturally fall back and preserve their troopers and things like that. But it seems like on a map as big as this, it's not worked out for the droids in the slightest. They have successfully gotten slaughtered multiple times in their free-roaming defenses here. AAT over here finally goes down, but this thing was an absolute war hero. As we could see, there's tons of dead clone troopers all around it. So that thing did an amazing defense right there. But you know what? Even the static defenses on this battlefield ended up getting wiped out really quickly with very few kills for themselves. I think the droids just did not have this defense on lock at all. The best thing that happened for them was their E-Web turrets and their AATs. It seems like in terms of infantry, the clones have just been absolutely clobbering the droids the entire time here. So yeah, Battle Droid Army not performing super duper well in this battle. Clone Trooper Army doing an excellent performance. Like just really some good performances from the Clone Trooper Army all in all. Yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to move some droid reinforcements over this way onto this table. We're going to put them on a hold move mode. We're going to move these guys out here and put them on hold move mode as well to line up a bit of a firing squad here and to support the droid resistance currently. We'll go ahead and lay you guys on the ground over this way. We're giving the droids one last hoorah to see if they can get some clone kills because up until now they have done a piss poor job of it. Okay, the clones are actually being smart and striking from a distance over here, which really sort of negates the little choke point we set up over this way. Anakin's still going crazy over here. His master's been down for the count for ages. His clone trooper captain, Rex, has been down. We don't even know if Cody is still alive currently. If you guys see him here, let me know. But Cody could very well be down for the count as well. 501st Airborne and Tiger Shark clones moving in for the kill on these droids over here that I sort of flimsily set up because it seemed like the free-roaming retreat was not working for them in the slightest, and this seems like the best case scenario. Honestly, guys, just grenade him. Just grenade him. Give me a grenade and eat it out there. That's all you got to do. All right, we're gonna just help the droids out here because they have been having such a horrendous time on this battlefield. That was a weird grenade. It like weirdly curved out without me trying to do that. He might have died. Yep, Anakin is down for the count. All right, there you go. That's the only assistance I'll be giving the droids here, and that's mainly because I just feel bad for how poorly their defenses have held up the entire time here. And look at this. The second someone actually takes command of them, the droids start to pop off, getting kills, doing well, you know, actually holding a position for longer than 5 seconds on the battlefield. Still, the clones are kind of on a roll at this point, and they've eliminated the vast majority of the droids' strong points. So the droids are going to be going down here and losing this battle. But overall, droid command just completely flopped. I mean, last time around, we saw the same thing with the clones, where the clones ended up doing extraordinarily poorly. But this time around, the droids are definitely the ones to do extremely poorly. That droid just popped off for 4 incredible. All right, we've got, what, there's 3 droids left alive, but they're stuck in the wall here, so let's get them out of the wall. Oh, there's been quite a little fight in the wall between droids and clones, which is kind of funny. All right, 3 droids left. Go off, kings, whatever. Just send them in. Fight the clones. Go after them. Yeah, buddy. Woohoo! All right. So, kind of a disaster of a defense for the droids. There's still more ship past this wall for us to fight in, though, for the finale of this trilogy. Red are dead droids. Yellow are dead clones. The clones definitely did take losses. I mean, that is without a doubt that the clones did suffer throughout this battle, especially in certain pockets. They took quite a number of losses. But all in all, I mean, the clones just did not perform very well at all. Or sorry, the droids did not perform very well at all killing these clone troopers. It just was kind of abysmal. So in the next battle, obviously the clones are going to be taking the hangar bay area, but there's still the whole command post and engine room back this way. I had to delete them to prevent lag, but I can reload them. So those are all out here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think should happen. Should we just like have a massive hallway defense and it's infantry only with E-web turrets and stuff like that? We can have a mixture of free roaming droids, but also a lot more droid barricades throughout the defenses. Could be a bit more optimized for them. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below how you think I should set it up. Should the droids continue with these awful tactics that they're doing right now, because that seems to be the way the AI wants to play, or should I take over control of the droids and set up the defenses and try to optimize it against a joint 212th, 501st, and Tiger Shark assault? Let me know in the comment section below for part 3. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.